I want to talk about the fact that there's going to be more applications now for 6-story buildings
Is this
in
what you got out of
neighborhoods
the meeting with Greg?
on busy streets.
6 stories on
6-story buildings on busy streets.
Obviously. I mean, you could do that before.
Really?
Yeah. 6-story
Not
wood
according to
on a
people. Not according to people who are in neighborhoods.
in a neighborhood?
Yes, exactly.
What do you mean? Like on a fucking street right beside my house here?
If it's a busy street.
Not in my backyard, it's not happening.
Well, too bad. If it's a busy street, right?
No, it's not a busy street. So what's a main street? An avenue? Like there's
I don't
got to
know
be
if
a definition
it's limited to avenues or not, but regardless, you're talking about a main road, and you're talking about a 6-story building. So yeah, you could be living in a neighborhood where your neighbor was this big corner lot that you thought, man, he's got a pretty big lot. What's going on over there? And next thing you know, you're gonna have a 6-story building next door to you.
Yeah, I don't think it's like quite the streets you're talking about. It's probably streets like Marley and like avenues. It's not going to be just normal neighborhood street. Oh, you're saying in the neighborhoods?
In the neighborhoods.
In the neighborhoods.
Because you got to remember,
neighborhoods.
There
what's
are
a
places
main
that
street?
Are designated as neighborhoods. Danforth Road is the one that we were going over with him.
Oh, I see. So neighborhood designations that shouldn't be neighborhood designations because they're on a main
Potentially, there's all
street?
mixed use along Danforth Road, but then there'll be one lot that's neighborhoods because it was whatever as part of that little street, that little subdivision. So
yeah, you're
because
going to
it's
get
fronting
more than
on
6 on that puppy.
well, anyways, it's going to be a minimum of 6 based on what the city's talking about.
That's just so dumb. Think about that. It's because it's a house and it's on a main street. Across the street is a building, so it's like mixed use. So you can go up 30 stories there because it's on Danforth. But on the other side of the street, it's a house that's marked neighborhood, 6 stories. What do you mean? What do you mean 6 stories? No, 6 stories.
Well, then
it used to be
amend
4.
the official plan and official plan and try to make that work.
That's right.
The other thing we were talking about was the so no development charges on those multiplexes in Toronto. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's pretty huge. But also that all the municipalities in Ontario are now building their own framework for the same policy.
Yeah.
So expect that, this is not just going to be in Toronto, that you're going to see this in all the other areas.
You're seeing it
Pickering and in, Pickering's one for sure.
Pickering,
suites and
Brampton.
multiplexes, right? So this will be something that, once Toronto's adopted and they've kind of figured out all the kinks, then other municipalities will be saying the same thing. That's what they're going to want to see, which is exciting. For what? I don't know. Somebody's
still
going to
don't see it.
There's going to be some cool designs, and there'll be companies who make a business out of it. Right now, those garden suite laneway companies, they're calling me right now, trying to get me to do free reports with them. So obviously they need the business, but
well, there's guys that are offering like, pay me $99 and I'll come out and tell you what you can do. And I'll give you free plans because you can do the same thing on every property. Like I think people are getting scammed out of $100.
Getting scammed out of $100.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, but there's also, rumblings of people being taken advantage of by certain laneway building companies. I think
so.
Most experienced
price per square foot.
But most experienced builders are not going like, ooh, what an opportunity. Let's like transition into laneway suites and, deal with people that are broke that need to spend way more than they're planning on every single project. Yeah. They don't want that. No, they're going to keep doing what they're doing. So who's doing laneway suites? New guys.
Yeah.
New guys.
Looking for a specialty, a niche.
Don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. And they're selling like it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not an easy feat.
I think that there's a lot of prefab stuff that you could get that maybe wasn't designed initially for a garden suite, but like the office pods and stuff like that. And there's some great prices on those.
There's some cool stuff.
Right?
There's some really cool stuff.
You can find things that you can order that you can assemble here and that you can be spending like way less price per square foot than any of these companies are talking about. There's build a pad and you get all the services in yourself. You got to contract that out.
There's a module in the States at Home Depot. That's like, it's literally like a framed wood little house. And you just put it together. I don't even, they didn't show how you put it together, but it's like,
if it's at Home Depot,
it's modular. Like it's walls. Or if it was like a big shed. with stairs, but
Yeah.
fully framed. And like, you still got to bring all of your stuff to it, right? Unless you
Yeah.
want to have a bucket to, you know, put your stuff in when you're finished with it. But you still
Yeah.
really should be
You bring your
bringing
services in.
drains and, yeah.
Yeah. You bring your services in, make sure everything's done properly.